Jim Sacco here, the host of the Sports Desk and sports columnist here at the News Virginian with sports writer Corine Gatti. What's going on, Corine?
Getting all excited about the tournaments coming up.
And we should be. Saturday is Elimination Saturday.
Yep.
By the way, before we start, I like our little Christmas look here. I got the green, you got the red. We're a few months late, but I think
I can't win. Last week it was an angel.
Well, and that's losing, being an angel?
Next.
Okay, all righty, there you go. Hey, we're going to talk Waynesboro girls. Corine has been covering this team since her arrival here at the News Virginian. Corine, I think it's funny, we're talking about Waynesboro upsetting #1 Turner Ashby in the regional semifinals. We're talking about Waynesboro beating Brookville, hammering Brookville in the Region 3 finals, and we're going to talk about this game. There's a name we're not going to mention a whole lot, and that's superstar Liberty Bound Devin Brown for the Little Giants. We're going to talk about some other people. Talk a little about that.
I think that would be little sister. Would it be?
Mm-hmm. We're going to talk a little LaShonda Brown, who you saw hit the game-winning three-pointer as time expired against Turner Ashby, the #1 Group AA girls team in the state, down to Lord Botetourt. Tell me a little about that. How did it go down?
I'm going to tell you, man, it was like watching a movie. It was like slow motion, and I personally got caught up in it, and I'm not supposed to. It was like the last 4 seconds, and she hit it, and it was magical. It's just one of those things in sports wow.
Well, that's funny that you say like a movie, because we were at the Waynesboro girls basketball practice Monday, and I was asking Coach Stubblefield, I was asking Kiana Berry, all the other players about LaShonda's shot, and that's basically what they said. It was either like a dream or a movie. A lot of them didn't know, couldn't remember what they did when it happened. A lot of them were just like, it was like happened in slow motion, just like you said.
Yeah.
And the night after that, 2 nights after that in the Region 3 finals against Brookville, it was Kiana Berry scoring 18 points to match Devin Brown's 18. Then you got Shantae Woodson, who for some reason or other, no one has told me how Shantae Woodson has not made first or second team all Southern Valley District. You got 2 girls from a winless district team made the second team. But anyway, I'll digress on that. Shantae Woodson, 16 points in that game. Here, I know we've been talking about it. The supporting cast, not really just a supporting cast anymore, looking like some of the major players in the play.
Yeah, I mean, little sister LaShonda's going to step up. I think it's going to give her that confidence, and also she's not going to be in the shadows of her big sister anymore. You know, everything, it's the year Devon. That's all I'm going to say.
But what about these other girls? Let's talk about a little about Kiana. Let's talk about Shantae. I mean, what have they done to get, I mean, obviously they played a big role in getting the Little Giants to this point, which is the Group AA girls quarterfinals. What have you seen in that game against Turner Ashby that really stuck out in your head about these 2 girls?
You know what? It's just their drive. They all have one common factor. They just have this drive and passion, and once they're on the court, and if they don't have that drive and passion when they go off the court, Stubblefield instills that in them. And she said, you know what, I don't care what the score is, it's 0-0 every time you go out. And I can just see that in both those girls, that they just have that drive and the determination regardless of what the odds were. And they were not favored to win, of course. Everyone knows that.
No, definitely. I think a lot of people were expecting Turner Ashby to win, expecting Waynesboro's season to end, to get down in Lord Botetourt. Let's talk a little about first-year coach Secret Stubblefield. Obviously, there's been some, and I'm going to put these up because it is kind of, controversy that really has been created by other media outlets and by, your fair weather fans and people and these adults who go on these internet message boards. Definitely not the kids who are worried about Secret Stubblefield. Stubblefield has caused a little bit of a ruckus, ruffle some feathers by really celebrating with the kids when they win, holding up the jersey and parading around a Waynesboro jersey when they beat Turner Ashby. Personally, I think that's a good thing. She's mirroring the team. How she's exactly how the team feels. And the other thing that I'm seeing is I've asked these girls at practice Monday, and basically every one of them says, yeah, we're having a blast playing for Secret. Have you heard otherwise?
No. Whatever the naysayers are, I'm just going to throw it out, controversy or not. Stubblefield's not going anywhere. The kids love her, and the key is that she wants to relate to them. She knows how to talk to the teenagers, and that's very important. So that relationship is not only, professional, but it's a friendship. And you know what? They're bearing the fruit of it.
Definitely they
really are.
Definitely there. And I'm looking forward to seeing her in a dress Saturday. This woman has not worn a dress all year. She's gone from jeans to khakis, and she said if they made it to the States, she would wear a dress in the first game of States. She told me, asked her if it was going to be like a Christian Dior kind of deal. She said she's looking for something really gaudy and flashy to take the pressure off the girls, and I think that's a good thing. Talk a little more about that. You know, you mentioned the 0-0, how secret coaches, and I think that might be where a lot of people are getting this controversy from, is that they always play like they're behind, whether they're up by 15, whether they're down by 4. I mean, that's been the key thing for this team, is always playing like they're behind. And have you heard otherwise? Has she told you about that?
You know, first of all, I don't know how people can get controversy from that. You know, I think it's a great drive to keep your team focused on their goals of winning it all. So, you know what? No, I haven't heard anything about it. She told me that a week ago. She told me that yesterday. And she's like, that's what I tell the girls. And I also tell them that there's nothing that they can't do. So I would actually like to have her as a motivational speaker for me sometimes, so I can do a better job. But that's how she is with the girls, you know. And she's not that much older than them, too.
No,
so she's, you know.
And as a guy entering his mid-30s, you know, I mean, she is just a kid you know, coaching a bunch of kids, and it's really working out for him. Hey, the Waynesboro girls, they play 25-2 Bassett. That's at 4 p.m. Saturday at the James Madison University Convocation Center for the right to go to the Final Four in Richmond. Corine, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys next week on the Sports Desk. We'll be talking a little about Final Fours. Hi, I'm Jim Sacco, sports editor here at the News Virginian. We're doing this webcast once a week, but we need to know what you want and what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. So you got to email us at sports@newsvirginia.com and let us know. Also, feed us some questions. We'll try to answer them on the air. Also, if you email us, you can let us know why you should be on the air. We might let you join us for a week. We'll talk to you guys later on the Sports Desk.